Something in the Dark, Part 4. Deep within the mine, Hattori Hanzo passed through a portal that took him even deeper into these caverns. Having finally discovered the creature's lair, Hattori Hanzo prepares to battle this epic threat to the world. Will he be able to vanquish this new enemy, or will the very mountain crumble around them? Hello everyone, and welcome to the conclusion of episode 20. Let's rejoin Hattori Hanzo as he prepares to do battle with the Burrower. Our final growing dread card, Echoes of Betrayal. Betrayed by the traveler you met on the road, you have lost the upper hand. The enemy knows you are here. It wants you to come closer. Heroes may not use grit during the first turn of the next fight. Alrighty. Burrower is a beast, void, massive enemy. They are XXL in size at initiative 1. Their abilities, they have writhing form. When placed, also add a paradise of tentacles to the fight, starting from an ambush. We will be adding 3 tentacles. At the start of each turn, if there are fewer tentacles in play than heroes, roll a d6 on the roll of 4+. Add an extra d3 plus 1 tentacles to the fight from an ambush again. While the Burrower is in play, tentacles do not get elite abilities. If the Burrower is killed, all tentacles are removed from play. The Burrower has Endurance 5. They cannot take more than 5 wounds from any single hit. They are an unspeakable terror. Heroes starting their activation on the same or adjacent map tile automatically take 3 horror hits. They have flailing mouth tentacles. Heroes do not need to make escape tests to move away from the Burrower. Instead, anytime a hero enters a space or starts their activation in a space within 2 spaces of the Burrower, they must make an escape test against the Burrower's escape value. If failed, the hero takes d6 hits as they are assailed by the writhing mass. They are a World Eater. At the start of its activation, roll 2d6 on the chart below to see how the Burrower moves and attacks this turn. He is also tough, immune to critical hits. He does not have a normal movement. His escape is 4+. He does not have a normal combat, and his damage varies. He has a 3 for defense, 32 health, and plus 15 per hero, taking him to 47 health. His elite abilities will be 2. Terror from Below. At the start of any turn in which the Burrower is burrowed, draw a Growing Dread card and play it immediately. 4 is Acidic Tentacles. All tentacles are +1 damage on their melee attacks. Tentacles are Void enemy, medium size with initiative 3. They have the Smash ability. They're to hit rolls of 6+, ignore a hero's defense. They have a movement of 6. You can escape on a 4+. Their melee to hit is 4+. They will have 5 combat each that do 5 damage. They have a 3 for defense and 5 health. Holding back the darkness. 7 will fail. The tentacles will go. They each have 5 combat, so we'll roll them individually. The first tentacle, hitting on 4+. Scores 2 hits, 1 smash. The next tentacle, going clockwise. 3 hits, with 1 being a smash. And the last tentacle, 1 smash hit. Hattori will defend against the 3 regular hits, defending on 3+. He defends all 3 regular hits. We'll do our armor defenses in batches. Each of these smashes will do 5 wounds. 4+ we need. We block 2 of those. We're going to keep them all grouped so we can re-roll with Wall of Steel at the end. Next 5. Our armor blocks 3. And the last one. The armor blocks 3 of those. Using Wall of Steel to re-roll these 7 missed armor rolls. We blocked 5 wounds and take 2 wounds. Hattori will defend his Unspeakable Terror, needs 4+. Defends 2, takes 1 more point of sanity damage. We're going to use our Strong Sake, healing 2d6 of sanity damage. 9 points of sanity damage. Can we gain a grit? No. We're going to release the Snarku. Free attack once per adventure. Release the Snarku and choose a single enemy model on our map tile. We will choose the Burrower. At the end of each turn, that model will take a Peril Die of Wounds, ignoring defense. We will start this fight by using Sweeping Slice and spending 4 Fury. We will hit every tentacle for 2 combat hits at +2 damage. We'll roll them individually. These will be -1 to each roll. We'll go clockwise. The first tentacle will take 6 wounds. They are killed. The next tentacle takes -1 to each die. 5 wounds. They are killed. And the last tentacle will take 10 wounds. He has been killed. That is all we can do this round. The Burrower will now go, rolling his 2d6 to see what the World Eater will do on this activation. 12, Grinding Jaws. Select a hero within 12 spaces of the Burrower. That hero must pass an Agility 6+ test, or take 12 hits that do 3 damage each. My god. Hattori has an Agility of 3. We need a 6+. We are not successful. We will take 12 hits. Defending 12 hits on a 3+. We defend all but 3 hits. Hopefully our armor will help us defend these 9 wounds. Armor is 4+. We block 3 and take 6 wounds. Holding back the darkness. 9 is good. We are at the start of the turn. The start of each turn, if there are fewer tentacles in play than heroes, roll a d6. On the roll of 4+, add an extra d3 +1 tentacles. Come on, 1, 2, or 3. Yes! Hattori will move. 5. We'll throw our bomb at the Burrower. Detonating on a 4+. Excellent! He will take how many wounds? 3 wounds. Only 44 more wounds to go. Burrower now go. What will the World Eater do this activation? 7. World Shatter. The Burrower shakes the foundation of the earth. All heroes take 2d6 hits from falling debris. And the darkness moves one space forward on the depth track. Hattori will take 9 hits. Defending on 3+. He defends all but 2 hits. We have armor 4+. We take 1 wound. The darkness card we pulled is Race Against Time. Whenever the darkness marker moves onto a blood spatter or growing dread space of the depth track, every hero takes D6 horror hits. Remains in play. Holding back the darkness. 7 will fail. Will we get more tentacles on a 4+? We do. D3 plus 1 tentacle. 2 tentacles. Tentacles each roll 5 combat. The first tentacle rolls 1 smash and 2 hits. The second tentacle does 1 smash and 1 hit. Can Hattori defend the 3 regular hits on a 3+? Yes, he does. See if our armor will block any of these 10 wounds. We have armor 4+. We block 6 wounds and take 4 wounds. Using our healing herbs to heal 2d6 worth of damage. 9 wounds. Can we gain a grit? No. Spending 4 fury to do sweeping slice. 2 automatic combat hits that are +2 damage each. The first tentacle will take -1 to each roll. 5 wounds, they are dead. The second tentacle, again, -1 to each of the die. 6 wounds, they are dead. Oh, we forgot the Snarku at the end of the last 2 rounds. For the first round, the Snarku did 4 wounds. The end of the last round, the Snarku did 5 wounds. Go on, Snarku. What will the Burrower do this round? 2. Devour. A random hero within 8 spaces of the Burrower. That hero must pass a cunning 6+ test. Or take 2 Paradise of Wounds, ignoring defense. We have a cunning of 3. And we are successful. The Snarku will do 5 more wounds. Snarku is doing better than Hattori. Holding back the darkness. 7 will fail, getting us a Growing Dread card. The Growing Dread card we pulled is Fool's Errand. As the realization sinks in, you come face to face with the knowledge that you shouldn't have come here. For the remainder of this adventure, all enemies do +1 damage on every hit. We also need to take D6 horror hits for the darkness moving onto a growing dread space. 4 horror hits. Our willpower is 4+. We defend all but 1, taking 1 point of sanity damage. I don't think we took our Unspeakable Terror the last turn, so we're going to roll twice. 6 horror hits. We take 3 more points of sanity damage. There's not a whole lot we can do. We're going to have to move in and engage if we can. Let's roll for movement. 4. Rolling our 4 combat. Heading on 3+, we score 3 hits. Each hit is -3 to the roll. 4 wounds. We'll spend 4 fury to do sweeping slice. 2 automatic combat hits. Each of these hits will be +2 damage, so -1 to each die. 5 more wounds. This round the burrower will do 9. Lash out. Every hero immediately takes a peril die of hits for each tentacle and burrower within 2 spaces. So we just have the burrower. We will take how many hits? 4 hits. Our defense is 3+. We defend 2. Will our armor help defend these 2 we missed? We block 1. Use Wall of Steel to roll the one we missed. We take 1 more wound. Snarku will do only 5 wounds. He has Endurance 5. He's at 31 of 47 wounds. I'd be very surprised if we're able to pull this off. Holding back the darkness. Double 5s. Triggers Terrifying Shriek. Each hero immediately takes D6 horror hits. Hattori will take 4 horror hits. Willpower's 4+. Defend 2 and take 2 more points of sanity damage. Will we get more tentacles? No. Can Hattori recover a grit? No. Defending his 3 terror hits, 4+. 1 more point of sanity damage. Rolling his 4 combat, hitting on 3+. 2 hits. Each of these are -3 to the roll. 3 more wounds. The burrower will do 12 again, grinding jaws. We must pass an agility 6+ test or take 12 hits that do 3 damage each. We have 3 for agility. We have failed. We take 12 hits. Defending on 3+. We defend 6 and take 6 hits for 18 potential wounds. We're going to roll them in 2 batches of 9. Our armor defense is 4+. We block 6 of the wounds out of that one. We're actually also going to have 6 more damage. I forgot about this extra damage per hit. So that was the first 9. Second 9. This one we defend 7 and take 2. And then the last 6 damage. We block 4 of those. Using Wall of Steel to reroll these missed armor rolls. We block 5 and take 3 wounds. Our Snarku will do 5 wounds again. 39 out of 47 wounds on this guy. Let's hold back the darkness. Come on. 8 will fail. The darkness has escaped. Burrower recedes underground and vanishes. Making his way out of the mine, Hattori realizes he does not recognize his surroundings at all. The portal he thought was just taking him to another section of the mine has clearly transported him to some other place or other time. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of The Adventures of Hattori Hanzo. We will see you again in Season 3.